Death Note Volume 12, Chapter 99, The Two. Vroom! Screech! Darn, the cars got ahead of me. How many bodyguards does Takeda have? I have to use the smoke screen again. Huh? Click, click. Surrounded. Come on. Since when were the Japanese allowed to carry big guns like that? Listen, I'm connected to Takeda's kidnapper. You probably got a lot to ask me. You're gonna shoot. Bam, 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 bam. Idiot. I doubt he would have said anything important anyway. Death is the only way to pay for crimes against Kira. Oh shoot. Mello? This woman. She's connected to Kira. Unless I do this. I know this guy's face. He's the one Light said to be most careful of. Mello. Michael Keel. The scar on his face must be from the explosion. Okay? Vroom. Take off everything you're wearing and put it in that box, huh? You're asking me to get naked? Right here? That's right. You got a tracer that'll alert the bodyguards to your whereabouts, don't you? They're going to come after me if I don't get rid of it. This delivery company has a shipping office close by, so I'll toss the box there. Hurry up. Don't worry, I'll give you a blanket. Okay. My cell phone was set up so no one can get important information from it. No one can find out about my connection to T. I'll give you my bag, my cell phone, and the stuff inside my pockets. I won't be able to contact anybody. So can I at least have that blanket around me when I take my underwear off? Okay, just hurry up. I'll be fine. She has the notes in there. Near. Mel cannot Takeda. Lindner. Yes? Have you been leaking information about our investigation in Mello? Well, yes. I haven't told him about Makami. I swear. Fine. If that's the case, we should still be okay. But if Mello finds out about Makami from Takeda and seeks him out, this will all be a waste. I want you to find Takeda. No, I want you to stop Mello at all costs, but do it. Alright. Okay, good. Okay. You're gonna have to stay in here for a while. And I don't want to hear a peep. Got it? Clink. Close the back room. The box. Got left. Matt, I never thought you'd be killed. Forgive me. The man who was shot down has still not been identified. Oh, paper. She's looking. If it's while he's driving the car, I might. Okay. One of the perpetrators was carrying several firearms and threatened to fire at Lady Takeda's bodyguards. But the man was shot to death before he could harm anyone. The police and Lady Takeda's personal security are pulling all of their resources to find her. This doesn't look good. Darn it. What's going on? Who could have... No good. Light. It looks like Takeda's cell phone has been turned off. Is it near again? Maybe. Come to think of it. He's already kidnapped Misa, so it would be weird if he didn't go for Takeda, since she's connected to Kira. Near. We promised to meet each other 3 days from now. Then what does it mean in this? No, it's not a style. It's more like beep 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 beep, huh? It's near. Maybe it's the usual I took the liberty of confining her routine. L. I'm not the one who kidnapped Takeda. Oh, I see. That means Mello. Yes. I'll be honest with you. The individual I have guarding Takeda has told me that it was definitely Mello. Near. Don't we have means of contacting him? It's no use. I try to contact Mello, but he'll never respond to me. He must plan on capturing Kira by himself, using Takeda as bait. By using Takeda? Frankly, I didn't want him interfering for the next 3 days. And I really do mean that. Okay? Do you want him interfering? he must be telling the truth. His plan doesn't call for such actions. There's probably nothing but a nuisance to him. It's a little more than that to me. Very well, I trust your words. And I believe that you're not collaborating with Mello. If he was collaborating, I guess he wouldn't have told us about any of this. No. I'm going to track them down with everything I got. I'll do the same. Takda's closest bodyguard should always know her whereabouts. But Mello must have removed the tracking device on her. Beep beep beep. Registered number. Could be light. It's me, Takda. Everybody, keep voices down. The fact that she's calling me like this must mean that she's either escaped from Mello or... The priority right now is to find out her situation. Takda, are you okay? There's a guard around. I'm calling you in secret. I'm using the other cell phone I had hit on me. Little light, help me. A guard. So it's not just Mello. No. She's probably just playing along in case others are listening to this call. Then she should have been able to do it. But I have to make sure. Takda, just calm down and answer my question. Okay. Tell me your name, birth date, and occupation. Kiyomi Takda. Born July 18th, 1985. I work as an announcer at NHN. And I'm on News 9 every day as Kira's spokesperson. That's right, you're Kira's spokesperson. Do you remember me telling you that there are those who may try to kill you? And that you might have to endure ordeals like this? I do. And do you remember what you're supposed to do at a time like this? Yes. And I did it just the way you told me. I succeeded. Succeeded. Good. The Mello is, but now the problem is, Takda, you sound calm enough. Now, let's talk about your location. Do you know where you are? I don't know where. You don't know where you are. I was locked inside a truck, and there's a motorbike inside it too. Oh, I was able to see a road sign that said to Nagano when we got on the highway. I'm inside a building right now, a church. I'm locked in the back, but there's a small window, and I can see that it's parked indoors. A motorbike. Judging from how long it took her to contact me, and from the Nagano sign, she's definitely not nearby. But you've been able to do everything as I said, right? Yes. I was stripped naked, but I didn't resist, and I did exactly as you told me to do, with my survival as the priority. And I called you as soon as I got the chance. Well, as long as you can call us. We can trace the call. Everybody's working hard to help you. You know what you're supposed to do until they come to rescue, don't you? Yes. I'm going to stay put and make no false moves, like you said. What I have to do before they come rescue me. Right. Oh, the guard's coming back. I have to hang up. Good, that's right. Use that cell phone. Okay, you can always phone me again later, if you can. Keep the cell phone on. We're going to head for Nagano as we get ready to strike your call. Click, click. Azawa, Ede. Let's go, Masuda. Let's go. Masuda, you take care of headquarters. Okay. Like told me, I need to bring justice to as many people as I can in case I'm not able to move for several days. Okay. And I got the news. The bodyguards and police are working together to find out. Okay. Beep beep beep. It's me, Takda. Send me as many names as you can of those who are to be brought to justice. My emails. Yes, I understand. The fact that she's able to make this call must mean that she's killed whoever kidnapped her. So she's in a situation where she can't make any moves. Very well. Goodbye. Beep. In order to be free for the 28th, I'll need 2 days' work. First, the list of names. Nakajima. I'm going down to the scene of the crime for this case. Click. Okay. Relocate Takada. Get on the freeway and head for Karuizama. Darn it. It's gonna take at least 3 minutes. For God's sake, Azawa and Ide are hopeless. They both got into the front seat without a thought. It's just too easy. Hurry up. Rub against Mello. So who knows what he'll do, right? Click, click, click. He's opened the watch. I never thought I'd actually use this hidden piece. The situation calls for it. Well, Taka's name isn't going to fill up the whole sheet anyway. Now that she's killed Mello, I can't have Nier find her with the notebook scrap with Mello's name on it. And now that the meeting with Nier is set, I don't need her any longer. Whew. And the church is on fire? Oh no, Mello! What's going on? Hyomi Takda, suicide, January 26, 2010, 2:32 p.m. Burns to death by setting fire to everything around her, including the things she wrote on. Wow. Covering tracks. Chapter 100. Face to face. Unfortunately, the body of one of the 2 victims found at the scene was officially identified by the police as Miss Hyomi Takda. Authorities say that a 2-ton truck and a motorbike inside the church somehow caught fire, triggering an explosion. The other body is badly burned, and though assumed to be that of the kidnapper, is still currently unidentified. It's going to take time to gather any evidence from the scene for the bodies. The problem now is Nier, and how he'll respond to these 2 deaths. What's going on? The person behind this may have killed Takda, fearing that she might talk, but Mello's name and face haven't been publicized yet. And according to the information we gained from Yasuba, the notebook shouldn't be able to kill people in ways that involve the deaths of peripheral victims, collateral damage. Okay. So we go Nier. Okay, so please keep your eyes on Mikami as long as possible. Make sure to arrive at Dakoku Wharf by 1 p.m. on the 28th. Okay. Yeah. This means that Light Yagami will order Mikami to move once Giovanni stops telling him, so that he can make it to the wharf in time. But this won't hinder my plans whatsoever. Beep beep beep. Nier, it's Linder. Get on the screen, please. Nier. Yes? I'm sorry, I never thought that Mello would. It's okay. The problem is solved. Huh? Everything will be fine as long as Light Yagami goes through with our meeting as planned. NHN will. Please use Soccer TV. We deeply regret the death of Miss Takda, but this is awful, I know. Kira, please use our TV station. The moment they find out that the body is Miss Takda's, every station's out with this campaign to secure the rights to be Kira's new spokesperson. The killings last night went as planned. Me and Takda and Mikami were able to get in contact with each other. There's nothing to worry about then. Mikami won't make any moves until the 28th. One possibility is that Nier was behind the kidnapping. No. Nier proposed to meet at 1 p.m. on the 28th. If he knew that Mello was going to act just before then, he never would have chosen the 28th. And I can't believe that Nier would rely on changing the time and date of the meeting. He has too much pride, and most of all, he has his own plans. If Nier had any idea that Mello was going to kidnap Takda, and that she might die, he would never have chosen the 28th. I'm sure of it. So Mello acted on his own, and the other members are probably Mello's men. It's going to take considerable time for the authorities to process Takda's and Mello's bodies, and Nier should be well aware that they're not going to get any evidence from the bodies. All he can do now is try to focus on executing his plans. Beep beep beep. It's Nier. L. Yes? Granted. We have some distractions, but I want to confirm our meeting. 1 p.m. on the 28th as planned. That's okay, isn't it? Yes. No changes to the time and date. This proves that he wasn't connected to Mello. Just as I thought. Nier's only concerned with advancing his plan. The conditions of our meeting will still remain in place, correct? Yes. It didn't say any of the conditions anyway. Okay. I was planning on getting rid of Takta after settling everything on the 28th anyway, since a slight alteration won't negatively affect my plans. Same goes for Nier. He probably thinks of this as just another minor person excluded from the show. Then I'll see you on the 28th, of course. Beep, beep. Okay, 2 more days to go, huh? Oh, this is getting excited. Yeah, I don't know what Nier wants to show us, though. Masuda, Ide. We may all die on the 28th. Will you wear that? Giovanni, yes? Will you make it? Yeah, no problem. Commander Rustner, Lindner, Giovanni. Let's put our best into this, shall we? Right. January 28th, 2010. Okay. Got me some in the back of the car. I'm heading down with Mr. Mogi and Amani in my car. Okay, sigh. Makami went to work at the usual time. Nothing out of the ordinary. They're heading over here. Giovanni. Roger. Today's the daylight. I really don't think Nier will show us anything that will help solve this case, but we got no choice but to go. Same for us. Okay. I'm gonna get the notebook out. Everyone, enter your PIN numbers. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. It's Nier. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. For starters, I've released Amani. You can call her if you'd like to check for yourself. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know why, but I'm in a deluxe suite at the Taito Hotel. It must be their way of apologizing or something. It's great. She's celebrating. I see. Okay. I'm going to stay there for a while, Misa. Okay. Nier, please get Mogi on the line for me. In order for us to bring the notebook, we need a PIN number that only Mogi knows. Okay. I'll get him right away. Mogi, here. My number is 62-324. Okay, my number left. Okay. And the killer notebook. Nier, I've got the notebook right here. I will take it along with me. Oh, L. Are you sure about Mr. Zawa handling the notebook? I've decided that that Zawa will be the best choice for you. Thank you. See you at the warehouse then. In the car? It's all going to end at last. No, it's just beginning, isn't it? The perfect world of Kira, Mello and Takata, already dead, and there'll be no one to stand in my way now. The names of Nier, SPK members, and the members of the Japanese investigation team will all be written down in the notebook today. Makami will do the honors. I still have use for him yet. I'm going to keep him alive. He'll be my eyes. Everybody else who knows of the notebook's existence shall die, and I will rule as Kira, as the god of the new world. L. Nier, Mello. The fools who went against God. I no longer need to bother with insignificant like them. Okay. Shinkansen tracks. Okay, he's taking train. He's holding his briefcase. Huh? Looks like Nier and the others are right here. You're right. Azawa, I want you to go in there ahead of us with Masuda. Done. Okay. Check for any wires, tracers, or cameras, as Nier specified, and see if the police and the people inside are really the SPK members, and make sure Mogi is there with them. Okay. They're coming back. Okay. Huh? How's it, Azawa? It's just as it said. I didn't pick up wires or anything else. Huh? But no buts. Everything checks out. The people inside are Nier, and the others, no doubt about it. Huh? Well, I know what Nier's up to. There's nothing to worry about. Let's go in. Okay, quick. Open it. And he's wearing a L mask. Nier. So they finally come face to face. Chapter 101. Inducement. Wow. Light Yagami, Kira. This is it. Kira will meet his doom here today, near. You're far inferior to L. You have no right to be wearing L's mask. L, those four are the SPK, and the one with the mask is near, I'm sure of it. Yes, I was with Near even before he put the mask on. So I assure you, it's him, Zawa, Mogi. Whether this is the real Near or not, is of no interest to me. They don't have to tell me. I know it's Near. I know that's Near. He's wearing the mask because he's the real one. Wait a minute. I don't care who he accuses of being Kira, but that mask proves that he's trying to protect only himself. Listen, Near thinks I'm Kira, so it can't be helped. But he was talking so much about seeing you face to face. It doesn't seem fair. I'm telling you, Near has his own ideas about what's going on here. So it's not going to help if we complain about it. Let's just get on with this. If Near doesn't take the mask off, it means that he isn't going along with the plan I assumed he made. No, it's impossible. He will definitely remove the mask. This mask is just insurance. Insurance? I am confident that both Kira and the person being ordered to do the killings, ex-Kira, do not know my face. There's a possibility that everybody else's face is known to these individuals in question. Of course, this is all assuming that L is Kira. So, since the place and time of our meeting was decided upon 3 days ago, there's a chance that everyone else's name, excluding mine, may already be written down in a notebook to be killed. If that were to happen, only Kira and I would be left. And all Kira would have to do is write my name in the notebook that Mr. Zawa has with him right now. Though it is my hypothesis that the Kira here did not have the ability to kill just from looking at our faces. So please, give me an hour, no, 30 minutes, to be sure that no one here is able or is already marked to die by the notebook. What do you... Wait. What? So you're waiting to see if we die? He's right. If Light is Kira, then it's possible. Especially for us, the Japanese investigation team, who have become expendable. That's okay. Let Near do as he likes. If not, we won't be able to clear things up. Near might be telling the truth, and he's probably considered the possibility of ending up alone with me. But he knows that I don't have the eyes. This is just to buy some time to put our plans into action. Near's fully aware that Mikami is going to make his move soon. Now that they've stopped tracking him. Why don't check to be sure? Near, I believe that you are, in fact, the real Near, and I care little about the face behind the mask. What I'd like to see is what you were going to show me pertaining to the Kira mask. That can only be revealed to you after I take my mask off. Near, I never thought it would be so hard to keep myself from laughing. I can't believe that things are turning out exactly as I thought they would. You can't show the evidence to us unless you take the mask off? But you're not going to take it off. Aren't you contradicting yourself? He means that he's going to take it off once he makes sure that everybody remains alive. Yes. Okay. Near, it's been more than 30 minutes now, and nothing's happened, of course. It's because Kira isn't here. Very well. It seems that you are all safe. I'll go ahead and take the mask off then. See his face? Smiling? Okay, so now that you've taken the mask off, what are you going to show us? Lasura, don't rush him. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait again. Wait again? What are you waiting for? The one who'll solve everything to arrive. Idiot. Ex-Kira? The one who'll solve everything. I assure you that this person will come, so you must wait. This building is completely sealed. The only way to look inside is to open that door right there. Therefore, this very important person will come through that door, or at least try to peek through it. Who's going to come? His meeting was kept a secret from everybody except those who are here right now. That's right. The person coming is ex-Kira, Kira's loyal follower, who learned about our location from none other than Kira himself. Mrs. Zawa, huh? You kept an eye on L even after Taka died, right? Yes. Next Kira will come. Kira used Takeda to contact ex-Kira. The night we decided where and when to meet, El met Takeda, and Takeda relayed the information to ex-Kira. I'm completely sure of this. Both Mel's kidnapping of Takeda was a surprise for both El and myself. With Takeda dead, El could no longer contact ex-Kira, and was able to call his plan off. No. It would be meaningless for him to call everything off. The thought would have never crossed his mind because he did not want to interfere with his plan or mine. That's right, Nier. Why do you assume that El is Kira? Yeah. If a third party is really going to show up here, isn't it more likely that you're the one behind it all? No, because the person we're waiting for is the person currently in charge of carrying out Kira's judgments. So obviously, the person is coming under Kira's orders. Hey, wait a minute. If that person is the one doing the killings, do you mean to say they're going to bring the notebook? Yes, the person will bring the notebook for sure. And then, after looking at my face, will write down my name. So you're going to prove that this person is Kira's henchman by being killed? No, rather by having him try to kill me. Wait a minute, Nier. Yes? If ex-Kira is going to kill you, then he or she would need to kill everybody here, since we all know about the notebook. That's right. It'll be the perfect victory for Kira. Not to mention the sole reason Kira agreed to this meeting in the first place. Huh? I don't get it. What are you talking about? The third party is going to bring the notebook here to kill us? And you're asking us to just stand here and watch? That's right. That's ridiculous. Then you'll be playing right into Kira's hands. We're going to lose no matter what we do. No. But you will win. If you do as I say, you will win without a doubt. Nier? So if ex-Kira enters through that door, I want you all to let him in. And if that door opens, however slightly, I want you all to pretend not to notice it. This is ridiculous. Nier, you're making it sound as if you're actually Kira. You're the one who proposed the idea that we all meet here. And now, you're asking everybody to make their names written down? Or to have their names written down in the notebook? It's only neutral for us to think that. Or natural for us to think that. Zawa, stay out of this. But I'll do as you say. Hey, Zawa, what do you mean? I don't get it. I'm with the Zawa. Mogi. He's over here. What? Size? Nate River. Ching. 43406. Tota Masuda. 548192. Yagami. And Yagami doesn't have lifespan. Saying everyone's name? God. When you see like Yagami. Your wish is my command, God. Scratching out. Delete. He's writing down. A river, okay. Chapter 102. Patience. Huh? I can't just watch. If this person is really writing our names down, then don't move. Are you kidding me? Don't worry. You won't die. Please just be still. So scribbling on. He's like a river, scribbling everything. Delete, delete, delete. Don't worry. Even if our names are written down, we won't die, and Kira's identity will finally be revealed. How can you be so sure that we won't die, Nier? The notebook? I've tampered with the notebook. We managed to get it into our possession and replace the pages and the person behind the door. Wait. The person behind the door, the one in charge of the actual killing, has been filling up one page every day, so I just calculated which page would correspond with today's date, and replaced all the subsequent pages. Replaced? Wait, what? You got a hold of it? You actually did that? The person writing the names down outside will eventually look inside to see if we have all died, at which point we'll seize them, and the individual whose name is not written down in the notebook will inevitably be Kira. You're right, the person whose name isn't written down will be Kira, but uh-oh. Exactly as planned. He tampered with the notebook. I knew it all along. Near, you've been completely defeated. The reason for your defeat was your obsession with beating me by uncovering solid proof, rather than just trying to bring an end to the Kira case. Look now, everyone has their guns out. I couldn't demand that guns be forbidden when you state the condition of our meeting, because I'm claiming to not be Kira. Near, if you had made the priority of this little get-together ending the Kira case by any means necessary, then you could have killed Mikami and me here. It's that foolish pride of yours that kept you from doing it, and you're now going to lose because you were too obsessed with a method of victory. I'll never confess, and the only way to build sufficient evidence and expose me is to have your names written down in a notebook. But in order to do that, you must create a situation where you will not die even if they are in the notebook. And you were right. The only way to succeed was to replace the pages. You must have thought that idea never occurred to me, so you decided to take the chance. But I knew that you would take that chance in the end. I knew all along, and I was positive that I could lead you into doing so. So you replaced the pages, but the one you tampered with is a fake that had Mikami prepare. The one Mikami is writing in at this very moment, is a real notebook which he was hiding until today. From the second you said, we may come face to face to bring an end to this case, I knew you would find out about Mikami sooner or later, and I knew you would follow him until you could get your hands on the notebook. But you know nothing about the ownership of the notebook, nor the fact that you can kill people even by writing on small snippets of the pages. An advantage I had, which proved to be one of the reasons for your defeat. I had Mikami create a fake notebook and made him send 5 pages from the real one to Takeda. Later, I considered the various situations that could possibly occur and had Mikami send her more pages so she'd have enough to write on for some time. In other words, Takeda was the one who actually facilitated the killings, and while Mikami and Takeda continued to contact each other, I had Mikami write the same names inside the fake notebook, which you eventually saw. I had Mikami to use the fake notebook outside on purpose. To have your agent witness in plain sight. Everything was planned beforehand. Mikami would email Takeda all the information, and she would do the killings. Obviously, the person monitoring Mikami would not be so close as to be in a position to read his email. And there's nothing conspicuous about fiddling with one's cell phone. Mikami pulls out the notebook, and someone dies. That's all a person would focus on. That is how I had you believe that the notebook Mikami was carrying around was authentic. And Mikami's lifestyle provided a perfect situation for you to feel as though you get your hands on the notebook. He has been attending the gym for the last 5 years, every Thursday and Sunday without fail, and I'm quite satisfied to have chosen him. The gym turned out to be the only place that you could possibly confiscate the notebook. You must have gotten your agent to examine the notebook several times to make sure if Mikami had a Shigami with him or not, and to see if the person touching the notebook would die as a result, and also to study how and when names are written in. This was another advantage I had by choosing Mikami. He is an extremely methodical man in all aspects of his life. He fills in a page per day, no more or no less. Near. You must have taken notice of the 1 page per day and decided to load the dice. All you had to do was set the date of our meeting. Mikami would be writing on a specific page of the notebook, a page on the right side, and replace that and also subsequent pages. That was your plan. I know you placed the pages on Thursday, January 21st, when Mikami went to the gym, and you contacted me on the 25th to set the time for our meeting, which means that you checked the notebook again on Sunday, the 24th, see if Mikami had changed his method of writing the names down before you called me. Once you checked that, you would want to meet me as fast as you could. After the 25th, the days when Mikami would write on the right side page would be the 26th and 28th. The 26th would be the next day, too soon, so you chose the 28th, meaning that on the 21st, you had to replace all the pages, starting with the one to be used on the 28th. The notebook Mikami fabricated was similar to a normal notebook you can buy anywhere, so it must have been easy for you to replace the pages. But since I knew that you would attempt this, and Mikami checked the notebook every day, it's impossible to replace the pages without leaving any traces of tampering, and Mikami is very observant, so it was easy for him to recognize when you had done it. This battle was over when I received Takuta's email confirming switch. Beep beep beep. I want to see you. You specified our meeting for 1 p.m. on the 28th, and I knew you had no intention of changing the date. Since you believed the notebook to be real, you could not afford to risk it. You would be too afraid that we might find out about the tempered pages if we were to write the names down and realize that our targets were not dead. When Mello kidnapped Takuta, I pondered the meaning behind it, but I soon realized that it was Mello acting alone. There was nothing advantageous for you about any of it. I'm sure it must have been a nuisance. That was a complete failure on Mello's part. You probably thought that Takuta died because Mikami wrote her name down, but you must not have even considered postponing our meeting in order to verify it. And even if you had, Mikami was smart enough to have written her name inside the fake notebook, so there would have been no problem. So, the fact that you never changed the time and date for this meeting proves that you weren't connected to Mello, and that this plan is all you have. You're clinging to its success, Mello's idiotic kidnapping. That only further strengthened my victory. But Nier, you had the chance to win, or at least you had the chance to postpone your defeat today. You are soft. You are far below L. If it had been L, we would have considered the possibility. He would have considered the possibility that the notebook might be a fake. He would have tested it. You had the opportunity. All you had to do was write someone's name inside the notebook before you placed their pages. If you had done that, you would have found out that the notebook was really a fake, and you could have mustered up another plan. One person's life. It could have been an evil person. You should sacrifice a life or two to test it. I'm so disappointed in you. You're too easy, Nier. You try to win too beautifully. Oh well, because of you, everybody's going to die, and I, Kiro, will have my perfect victory. To the one outside, huh? Did you write the names down in the notebook? My lord! Yes, I did, huh? No, not yet. I can't laugh yet. I have to hold it in, but. Nier seriously believes that nobody will die, and that he'll win. Once the names are written down, it takes 40 seconds for it to take effect. I can't tell him the truth before that. There's still the possibility that I'll get shot, ending up with all of us dead. 35 seconds. I'll claim a victory at 35 seconds. That's strange, huh? Why would he reply in earnest, yes, I did, when you asked him if he wrote the names down? Who knows? Maybe he's honest, or is confident for some reason. It may even be that he knows your plan. Huh? Then that means we're all doomed. Through Mikami. Why don't you come in here? Through Mikami. That's right. Stop hiding and come inside. Huh? It's like, God. Through Mikami, I know that you're in charge of carrying out Kira's killings right now. You've already written the names down, so there's nothing to be afraid of. So please come in. Or did Kira order you not to come in? Through Mikami. That's right. Stop hiding and come inside. God. Kree comes in. Boom. Well done, Mikami. Your wish is my command, God. Fool. Don't look at me. No. He's only doing that because he knows that everybody will soon fall dead. How many seconds has it been since you wrote the first name down? 35, 36, 37. 3 seconds left. Chapter 103. Declaration. Got the Seekers. 36, 37, 38, 39. I win near. Huh? 40. And everyone's still alive. We're not dead. It's already been about a minute and we're not dead. Huh? I've been telling you that nobody would die. Why? It's like, why won't they die, huh? God, I did as you told me. Mikami, but this can't be happening. What's going on? Ruster, Giovanni, get Mikami, right, huh? Good God, he's grabbed. Clink. Giovanni, the notebook. See for yourself. Yep, Nate River, Anthony Carter, Stephen Loud, Holly Bullock. Okay. The first 4 names are unmistakably the real names of the SPK members. And the only name that is missing from the list is Light Yagami. Mikami called you God and said he did as you told him to. This proves it. Trapped. This is a trap. You set this whole thing up to frame me. Is it possible that nobody's died, even after their names are written in a notebook? That proves that this is a trap. Like what? I told you that nobody would die because I replaced the pages. Well, you replaced the pages of the fake notebook, but the one Mikami wrote the names in is the real notebook. It can't be. It's impossible. Wait. This is a setup. I don't know this man, huh? Sometime Light. It's too late. Nier wins. A second ago, you said I win. That's as good a confession as any. Light. Why? Oh. They bring out cuffs. Stop it. It's like dashing away. Stop. Come for the door. Thud. Clink. Trying to get out. Liagami. L. Kira. You lose. Pant. You claimed your victory a moment ago. And to tell you the truth, you might actually have won. And I might have lost, huh? Yeah, Mikami used a fake notebook and had him carry it around in front of us. So we believed that it was a real thing. Even went so far as to suspect that I would replace the pages in the fake notebook so that I wouldn't die even if my name was written in it. Things turned out exactly as you had expected. And we replaced the pages in the fake notebook, huh? That indeed was a plan I had in mind as well. I replaced the pages of the notebook that happened to be a fake, and you had Mikami bring the real notebook out for the first time to kill all of us. That was your plan. But when I said I replaced the pages in the notebook, I meant in the real one as well. Wait. So he knew where he hid it? Meaning that I tampered with both the fake and the real notebook. I replaced only a part of the fake notebook. I replaced the pages of the real notebook completely. Oh! That can't be. This is the real notebook. Giovanni did it overnight. Whether he was able to replace all of it or not was the key to this plan. He did replace the part of the fake notebook with ease, but it was quite difficult to make a forged copy of the entire real one. Giovanni promised me, however, that it could be done. He used the same pen that Mikami used, copied Mikami's handwriting to perfection, and even made a perfect copy of the cover in addition to the interior pages. He switched the real notebook with the forged copy. No way, that's impossible. Mikami always had the fake one with him. But they didn't die even when their names were written down. What's happening? Since I had already touched this notebook beforehand, huh? I could see the Shinigami from the moment you entered its warehouse. Mr. Shinigami, nice to meet you. I'm Nier. Kyek, nice to meet you. I'm Ryuk. Until today, I always believed that Shinigami had skulls for faces and carried sickles. Kyek. There are ones like that too. Okay. He's talking Ryuk, so he's telling the truth about being able to see him. I looked through this notebook and found some pages that were clipped out. Can it be that people die even if you write names on pages that have been cut out? Yeah, they'll die. Ryuk! Like, tell them the secrets. Even pieces are effective. Uh-oh. I'm sure there must have been many uses for that. I can't begin to think of how many people were killed and see because of that. Suki Hyugi. Yep. Yagami, you are Kira. Not yet. There has to be some kind of trick behind this. Mikami used the fake notebook all the time. There's no way he could have switched the real notebook around. Can it be that Mikami double-crossed me? No, Mikami would never betray me. He would rather die than betray me. That's the kind of man he is. But who knows? Maybe Mikami would change his mind if pushed to his limits. You're wrong, huh? I owe this to Mello. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that. By Mello, okay. Chapter 104. The answer. I owe this to Mello. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that. Oh, to Mello? To Mello. Mello. Can it be? Look at the page before the page I just turned to. This is the fake notebook we created, but it is exactly the same as the real one. The first line of the page on the left. Hyumi-takta, suicide. Oh! Hyumi-takta, suicide. And it's said a minute after the time I wrote down. Can it be that Mikami also... Oh, I thought you couldn't make any moves with the people watching you. If Takata is in a situation like that, then it's my job to... You idiot! I told you not to make any unnecessary moves until today. So he took her out. That's right. When Mel kidnapped Takata, Mikami took out the real notebook, and they followed her. The one he had hidden in a safe deposit box at the bank, and wrote Takata's name down. After Takata's kidnapping was announced on the news, Mikami headed for the bank. October 25th was a Sunday, so he went on the 26th. But my research shows that in August, September, November, and December, he went to the bank on the 25th. So Mikami went to the bank on January 25th, and then again the very next day on the 26th, when Takata was kidnapped. It was surely a strange move for Mikami, who was extremely methodical. As I entered the bank to get closer to him, I saw Mikami enter the safe deposit room. And for the first time, Mikami seemed to be nervous about having a tell on him. Mikami lives a completely fixed life. But just as Takata was kidnapped, he suddenly goes to the bank 2 days in a row. To be honest, I only thought about the possibility of the notebook being a fake after Giovanni told me about this. Come to think of it, we should have suspected when Mikami used the notebook in public and talked to himself about not having the Shinigami. The fact that we found out about Mikami so quickly actually worked against us. Until then, we were completely tricked by you, Takata and Mikami, and had to replace the pages in the fake notebook and the fake book. So we actually would have lost if I hadn't found out. Dang. When Mello kidnapped Takata, you were no longer able to get in contact with Mikami. Mukami still made his move for you to perfection. In his role as Kira's stand-in, his overt adoration, sense of responsibility and perfection, his intelligence worked against him this time. It wasn't difficult for us to sneak into the safe deposit room, to crack it. It was an old-fashioned safe at a local bank. Also, since you allowed us to look through Mukami's bag when he was at the gym, we had to make copies of all his keys and cards. Wow. That's right. It was an easy task to open that safe. Inside it was a notebook, and Takada's name was written in it. Even an idiot would figure out everything from here. Flip, boom. This is very interesting. In the fake notebook, the one we replaced the pages of first, one page was filled in with names every day. The rule one jumps from November 25th to January 26th, when Takada's name was written down. That means that you had Mukami walk around with the fake notebook, starting 2 months in advance to trick us. Before January 26th, the time of death wasn't specified. Same as in the fake notebook. After Takada's name was written in it, all the judgments for January 26th were set to the early hours of the 27th, and the judgments of the 27th were set to the early hours of the 28th. In the fake notebook that Mukami made, Takada's name is probably written down exactly like this, but the rest of the page is only names, with no times written down to set the time of death. That means that when Mukami wrote Takada's name in the real notebook on the 26th, he also wrote the names of those people who were to be brought to justice on the 26th and 27th. Mukami could have killed the people using the scraps from the notebook, but if he wrote on them in his house, assuming we had installed a camera, he might have found out about the fake notebook and the fact that you can kill people even with just a piece of the notebook. In order to make Mukami's fake notebook look real, he probably cut the pages out with the real one and handed them to Takada, and had her actually do all the killings. All Mukami had to do was to send a list of people to be killed via cell phone or computer, and delete the data. For the deaths of the 26th and the 27th, you might have had him send a list of people to Takada after she was kidnapped. But in case, Mukami wrote those names down too, when he wrote Takada's name. As for the 28th, today's killings would be at your leisure, since it would have been after you killed us. So, there was nothing I would have taken notice of under normal circumstances. If you look closely, there aren't any killings of the new criminals on the 26th or 27th, and that's because Mukami was not allowed to take the notebook out again until today. Well, according to your plan, Light Yagami, Mukami shouldn't have taken the notebook out until today, no matter what. And though I don't know who was first, this means that you killed Takada, too. If the scraps of the notebook can be used to kill people, it's hard to believe that you wouldn't have had one on you, because you killed her too. The announcement of Takada's death was reported on the news quickly, since Mukami also knew of her death. You wouldn't have assumed that Mukami made a move on his own. Too bad. When Mello kidnapped Takada, Mukami wrote her name down in the real notebook as well. Good God, Mukami, your loyalty to me was quite impressive. I had to tell you that people had their eyes on me, and I couldn't act. Like Nier said, you must have used your wits and made your move believing it would be for my God. But I also told you not to take the notebook out. the real notebook out. Trust and your loyalty worked against me. Man, for both you and me. Huh? Have Mikami write our names down on the page. On the right was the plan. We had to do that. If not, we wouldn't have been able to capture Mikami. Get the notebook from him, or take a look at the notebook. Whether pages on the left was filled with names or not, it had to be the page to right. And you tried to kill us by having us replace the pages of the fake notebook and having Mikami bring the real one here. But we went a step beyond you by having Mikami bring a fake version of the real notebook. It's a lot harder to find out that the notebook has been switched if you replace the whole notebook rather than just a part of it. Of course, this is in large part due to Giovanni and Resner, who duplicated it in one day. But the biggest thanks goes to the one who created the situation, Mello. Mel may have known about it, huh? I told Mello that Nier was talking about bringing an end to this case with his own hands. But now that I think about it, by having his name written in the notebook, yes. And after a long silence, he just said, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Beep. At first, I thought he only meant, I'm gonna bring the case to an end before Nier. But if Mello hadn't made his move, then we would all have. The fact that we placed the pages in the notebook, and that notebook happened to be a fake. I find it hard to believe that Mello thought that far ahead, but I'm sure that he was always trying to get ahead of me, and that's not all. Even if he didn't surpass me, even if he didn't, Mello always said he was going to be number one, and that he was going to be better than me in L. But I always knew that I would never be able to surpass L. It could be that I lacked the action, and he lacked the calm. Even though we couldn't surpass the one we admired on our own, together we can stand with L. Together we can surpass L. And now we are facing Kira, whom L could find no proof against. The very Kira who L was defeated by. Pain's Kira with solid evidence before his very eyes. Let's see you talk your way out of this one. He's like cornered. He's on the ground. Starts laughing maniacally. That's right, I'm Kira. Just admits it, okay? Chapter 105, Impossible. Shinigamis, people down below. That's right, I'm Kira. Understanding? So now, what? Are you gonna kill me right here? Listen, I'm Kira and the god of this new world. In this world, I'm the law, and I'm the one maintaining order. That is the truth. Now, I am justice, the world's only hope. Are you gonna kill me? Is that really the right thing to do? Capturing Kira? That may have been the just thing to do in the past, but now, it's obviously evil. The mentality of the world has changed. Are you sure you want to capture Kira just for your own satisfaction? It's been 6 years since Kira appeared. War is a thing of the past. Most of the worst criminals have died, and the world's crime rate has gone down by 70%. But this world is still rotten. There are too many rotten people, so we must get rid of them. Humans have the right to pursue happiness and be happy. Because of a handful of rotten people, that right is easily snuffed. There's no accident. It is inevitable as long as those rotten people are alive. From the moment I got hold of that notebook, no, even before that, the world had fallen as far as it could fall, and humans rotted as much as they could rot. It all boils down to those who interfere with people's pursuit of happiness, or those who did not. Those who are worthy of living, and those who are not. Evil only gives birth to evil, and if those wicked people commit sins and run wild, then the weak will learn to commit crimes, and even try to justify their actions in the end. The evil, the rotten people, must be done away with. How's life getting away with this? Evil people who are beyond saving have no choice but to die. But rotten people do not equal death. So I must cut deeply into the root evil that has shaped the world into what it is today. Justice will be brought upon evil people. Justice will also be brought upon those who harm others. That is all you have to do to change people's way of thinking. They'll start realizing the right way to live as human beings, the right to be happy. That's something that everybody has equal claim to. It must be so. But that is not something you get by harming, deceiving, or even killing other people. To pursue your happiness without getting in the way of others, or respecting the rights of others. That is the way humans should lead their lives. Once the world changes, people begin to change. They become kinder. And those who still commit sins, even after that, are failures. Under ordinary circumstances, humans should have continued to evolve as the greatest creatures upon this earth. But we were actually regressing. A rotten world. Politics, law, education. Was there anybody around who had the ability to correct this world? But someone had to do it. From the moment I got hold of the notebook, I knew that I had to do it. No. I knew I was the only one capable of doing it. I knew that killing people was a crime. But that was the only way to correct this world. And one day, people will accept that as being righteous. I had to take the role of Kira and do it. This was a mission that was entrusted to me. I was chosen to make amends for this rotten world and create a truly safe and ideal world. With this notebook, would anybody else have been able to do this? Come this far and continue doing it? Would anybody else have been able to use just one notebook and lead this world to the right path? There are only those stupid people of low caliber who would have used it for personal interest and selfish motives. I never thought of making any profit from this. I'm not like those crooks who make money by forcing their ideals upon the weak. Those are the types of people who harm this world. That's right. Only I can do it. I'm the only one who can create a new world, be on top of it, and guide it correctly. Think about it. Do you want to return the world to the rotten way it used to be? Do you want the minds of the people, which have already started to change again? You know it as well as I do. There are those in this world who are better off dead. There's nothing wrong with exterminating pests. So why is it wrong to kill people who are pests in this world? Do you really want to put an end to cure it here? Is that really for the good of this world? What good will it do to arrest me now? It's only going to make you happy, right? Do you think you're being egotistical? If you claim that this is to avenge El's death, that is an act of folly. You see before you is Kira, also the god of this new world. No, you are just a murderer. Huh? And this notebook here is the worst murder weapon in the history of mankind. If you had been a normal person and had used this notebook once out of curiosity, you would have been surprised and scared of what happened, and regretted what you have done, and never used this notebook again. To speak of extremes, I can actually understand those who would use this notebook for their personal interests, and kill a couple of people, and even think that they're normal. He's squeezing Kira's head. But you have yielded to the power of the notebook, and Shinigami have confused yourself with the god. You're just a crazy mass murderer. Nothing more, squeeze, and nothing less. Nier, you're wrong. I'm the icon of justice now. You may be right, huh? Now we can tell what is right and what is wrong, what is righteous and what is evil. If there is God, and I had these teachings before me, I would think it through and decide if that was right or wrong myself. I'm no different from you, huh? I believe in what I think is right, and believe that to be righteous. You are no God, and I feel that the whole idea of you setting the path for all the people to follow is neither peaceful nor righteous. and everybody and anybody who claims to be God and kills people from left to right is definitely evil by my standards. But what do other people here besides you and me feel is righteous? And they're just looking at him. A bunch of hopeless fools. His watch. So his piece of papers, okay? Chapter 106, Intent to Kill. Is this how he gets out of it? A bunch of hopeless fools. He's looking down. If I can kill him here, then calm down. Think. I just need the time and opportunity to kill him. Near, I first thought the fake notebook made by Makami was the real one. I replaced the pages in it. Makami had the fake notebook that you made. In other words, both notebooks turned out to be fake when both sides believed them to be real. And the mistake made by both sides was that they didn't test the notebook to see if it was real or not. So, how can we be sure that the notebooks here are real? The notebook you have with you right now, and the notebook Zawa brought down from the Japanese investigation headquarters, are they real? Is he bluffing now? You already see Ryuk, so let's just say that the notebook you have is real. The notebook Zawa has was kept at headquarters, where I had access to it. I could have switched it. And if I switched it, then I'm the only one who knows its whereabouts. That's right. If you really want to defeat Kira, then you should write my name or Makami's name in Zawa's notebook to see if that notebook is real. Ayagami, Kira, I have no plans to kill you, huh? I really don't care if the notebook is real or not anymore. From the very beginning, my goal was to capture Kira. All I want is for everything to become clear, and for Kira to be captured. You're as good as the rest now, and I'll confiscate the notebook Mr. Zawa has. That's enough for now. And I will not announce Kira's arrest, or existence of the notebook to the public. I believe that everybody here can keep that secret. I'll take full responsibility for locking you up in a place where nobody will find you until you die. I knew it. There's no intention of testing the notebook, or kill me here. Watch, smirking. As for the notebook, the two rules that were written on the back cover, the 13-day rule, and the rule about how everybody who touched the notebook will die if the notebook is burnt, were probably added by you later. I think Shinigami, Ryuk, might tell me if these rules are true or not, and even tell me if the notebook is real or not after I capture you. Well, sure, why not? Even if I don't find out if the rules in notebook are real or not, I'll just lock it up so that it will never fall into anyone's hands again. The most important thing right now is to capture you. Nier. You got no intention to kill me, that's clear. As long as I can kill Nier, I'll trick the others. Starting with the story about Zawa's notebook being the fake. The scrap inside my watch. I just saw Nier's name. I should have time to write just that. Okay? Make the right moves. They won't notice me open the watch. But it'll be impossible to write his name down without being noticed. So I'm gonna have to write his name down as fast as I can. Nate River, 2 seconds. No, 1 second. I can do it. So he's turning back. Well, whether it's real or fake, don't you think it's a good idea just to take a look at it? It should be far enough to write the name before anyone can get to me. Click. Huh? Okay, he's clicking it. That notebook is real or fake. Click, click. Huh? He's pulling out. He's got a note hidden on him. Oh. Boom! Oh, shoot! Got his hand shot through. Clink, clink. He got rid of the pin. Masuda. He's getting back up. You idiot. Who do you think you're shooting at? Or shooting, Masuda? Darn you. If you're gonna shoot someone, shoot the others. What do you think you're doing? Masuda, I thought you were the only person who understood me. Kira's righteous. Kira's needed. Shoot. Shoot Nier. Let's become member. Azawa and others. He's crying. What was it all for? Deputy Director Yagami? He was your father. What did your father die for? Dad? Are you talking about Soichiro Yagami? That's right. The pseudo-overly earnest people. Or that's right, Masuda. Overly earnest people with a strong sense of justice like him always end up loser. Do you want a world where people like him are always made fools of? You drove your father to his death, and now you're trying to change the subject by telling me that he was made a fool? Society. A world where people like my father will never have to be made into a fool. Soichiro Yagami died to create that. I'm telling you to kill the others so that his death was not in vain. Can't you understand me? Huh? Flip, the blood. He's writing river in blood, okay. He's in blood. Oh, boom. Shot twice. River. He almost missing one arm. He's down. I have to kill him. This guy has got to die. Stop him, Masuda. Don't do it. Click. Is that his chin? Masuda, bang. And oh, he missed. They're pulling on him. Okay, he's getting up, or he's crawling away. Mikami, what are you doing? Help me. Write their names down. Kill them. Kill them. That's your job. What are you doing? Still like love, though. How can I write their names down in a secret like this? And with a fake notebook? You're not God. What the heck is this? Look what you got me into. You're no God. You're just scum. Darn you. Since he had that piece carefully hidden in his watch, he probably doesn't have any more. Mogi, Ide, help me arrest Kira, Light Yagami, the mass murderer. Yes. They come up. Stop it! Don't come near me, he's crawling away. Like, Misa, where's Misa? Misa, kill them. Kill these guys. Isamani is at the Taito Hotel right now. Hotel? What is that idiot doing at a time like this? Didn't you know that? Takada. Where's Takada? Kill them. Write their names down. Kiyomi Takada is dead. Dead? So somebody, anybody, near. It's over last. Yes. Somebody, kill these guys. How's he getting out? Okay. Chapter 107. Curtain. Light, it's over. If you don't give up, you're gonna bleed to death. Don't come near me. You kill them, somebody. Kill them for me. He's dragging. Oh, Ryuk. Ryuk. I know. Ryuk. You can write the names down. Write their names down into your notebook. Like, what? Uh-oh. Right, Ryuk. Hurry. Don't do it, Ryuk. Don't worry. Huh? That Shinigami is willing to write our names down when asked. And that's all Kira had to do from the start. So it means that Ryuk did not assist Kira in those ways. But please, Ryuk. It's like, calling to him. You're all I've got left to rely on. Please write the names down. Sure, I'll write it. He's actually gonna write them? What? Ryuk! Stop it! Boom, boom, boom! And they're shooting through him. Sorry, I'm a Shinigami, so you can't kill me with those things. And stuff in the new world can't touch my notebook. Unless I allow it. Ha 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 ha! Suck for you, Nier. The only choice you had was to kill me right away. Ha ha! But now that Ryuk's decided to write your names down, nobody can stop him. It's too late. You're all going to die. No, Light. The one who's going to die is you. Ryuk, you. Wait, what? Light Yago, you. Stop it. And goes through him. No matter how I look at it, you lost, Light. I was kind of expecting to see you get out of this one. But if I'm your last resort, you are done for. You've eased my boredom for quite some time, haven't you? It was a lot of fun, Light Yagami. Am I going to die? I'm going to die. That's right. In 40 seconds, you have a heart attack. It's already been decided upon. I'm going to die. No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Darn it. Stop it. I don't want to die. You sound so undignified. It's not like you, Light. Klein is exactly letting him touch him. I told you in the very beginning that I'll be the one writing your name in the notebook when you die. He did say that. That's a rule between the Shinigami and who brings the notebook into the human world, and the first human who picks up the notebook. If they put you in prison, who knows when you'll die? I don't want to just lie around waiting for you to die. So it's all over. You should die right here. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to go to prison either. Do something. I know there's a way to get out of it. Rook, sir? His name is written down in a notebook. You can't do anything about it. You more than anybody else here should know that. Goodbye, Yagami, Light Yagami. Everyone's looking. Light, Masuda. Stop it. What is it this time? Sympathy? I'm gonna die in a few more seconds. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Don't think that any human who's used the death note can go to heaven or hell. And remember what he said? You'll find out about that after you die. Can you go to heaven or hell? That told me everything, Rook. Huh? What? It just means that there is no heaven or hell, right? Huh? You there something. I thought all humans seriously believed in heaven or hell, but yeah, you're absolutely right. There's no heaven or hell. No matter what you do while you're alive, everybody goes the same place once you die. Death is equal. No, I don't want to die. It's like, I don't want to die. I don't want to go. And darn it. And he's dead. Wow. Okay. One more chapter. Okay. Chapter 108. Finis. Got the Sharingan realm and their crystal balls. Look at it. World. A year later. January 28th, 2011. Vroom, Hong Kong. 2. Darn it. The old man hasn't come to pick me up. Ooh. I've had it with all this studying for exams. Who wants to get wasted? I'll go. Me too. Got people on motorcycles? There are still those who believe that Kira is only taking a rest. But the world is back to the way it used to be before Kira appeared, isn't it? Okay. It's about time you pulled yourself together, Masuda. I know what you mean. I still can't help wondering every now and again if we made the right choice. Of course we made the right choice. If not, it would mean that everything we did was in vain. I know that, but... Natural Public Safety Commission. National Police Agency. Beep, beep, beep. Oh. Watari here. I have a call from L. May I put him through to you? L. Sure, go ahead. Mrs. Zawa. I'm sorry for this unexpected call, but crime syndicate, which I have been personally following for the past 6 months, hold a drug deal in Japan. So Zawa became the director, and Nier became L. 6 months. Zawa, I'm sorry for this unexpected call, but a crime syndicate, which I have been personally following for the past 6 months, will hold a drug deal in Japan. Could you help me catch them in the act? Beep, beep, beep. It's Zawa. Large drug deal on January 31st at the Yellow Box Warehouse. Yellow Box Warehouse? Where do you get that information? L. Okay, I got you. Beep. It's the syndicate that L's been following for over 6 months. So there's a meeting at 9 tonight with L. Yellow Box Warehouse. It's been exactly a year to the day since that incident. And now this. Maybe it's fate. Maybe. So L's going to be leading this one, huh? I'm feel up to it. Masuda. Think about it. Nier definitely killed Mikami. Not that again. That theory of yours is not definite. Oh no. I'm sure that I've got this right. Mikami went crazy in jail 10 days after that incident and died. A year ago. The notebook that Mikami brought with him happened to be a fake. So it means that Nier had Giovanni switch it. And he had the real notebook with him. So I'm sure he must have written something like, through Mikami, bring the notebook down to the Yellow Box Warehouse at 1:30 p.m. January 28th, 2010, with no doubts about the notebook being real. They were testing to find out if it is so, and go crazy 10 days later and dies. Wow. Nier knew that Mikami was a sharp thinker, and he must have assumed that Light told Mikami to test the notebook before coming. So he must have written that in the notebook to stop that from happening. That way, the notebook wouldn't be found to be. The notebook wouldn't be found to be a fake. And he also was able to restrict all of Mikami's moves. Well, if that theory is true, the notebook doesn't exist anymore. So there's no proof. Don't you get it? That's the very proof of the theory. Okay. The moment Nier found out that the 13-day rule and the rule about everybody dying if the notebook is burnt weren't true, he burnt both notebooks on the spot, destroying the evidence that he wrote Mikami's name. I'd be too scared to even try to burn that thing. Whether Mikami was being controlled or not, Light wasn't in a situation where he could get in contact with him. But he may have known if Mikami was being controlled. I know that he was being controlled. The only thing I can say for sure right now is that, just like Nier said, that notebook is the worst murder weapon in the history of mankind. But Ede, I have a feeling that Nier already had an idea that the notebook, which Mikami was walking around with, was a fake when he switched the pages in it. Huh? That's a new one. This is how it goes. Nier knew that Lindner and Mello were connected, so he had Lindner pass the information he wanted to Mello. That way, he assumed that Mello would make some kind of move. No, he got Mello to make a move. Once Mello made a move, he'd be able to find out for sure if the notebook was real or not, even if Mello didn't go that far. Nier would be able to get some useful information. That's just your imagination. Think about it. Nier's the only one who suggested meeting on January 28th in the first place. That's why Mello made his move then, to beat Nier. And if Mello didn't make his move, or if nothing happened even after Mello made his move, sorry, let's call the 28th off. Sounds like something Nier would say, don't you think? Masuda, you're thinking about this too much. Actually, that's not even speculation. That's speculation. It's your wish. Wish. That's right, wish. Light may have been Kira, but you were fond of Light, weren't you? My wish. Maybe right. As I said before, I've got no doubt that we did the right thing. How can you be so sure about it, Ide? I'm sorry. I know that it's completely twisted of me to compare the Kira society and the current society, but no, I personally don't think you're twisted at all. And I can't clearly say that Nier is righteous. The only reason I say that we did the right thing is because if Nier had lost there, we'd all be dead right now. That's all. If you put it that way. I guess you're right. Okay. Welcome back. Hey, Tamamoto. You can attend these meetings now? I guess you're moving up. Once this case is over, let's go drink again, Tamamoto. Huh? Again? Not again, Masuda. It's L. Look like everybody's here. Well then, I'd like to tell you the details of this case. Sure, go ahead. Masuda, get serious. Okay. Huh? Got people in cloaks? Or mounts? Oh, is that Misa? Kira, our savior. Yeah. Thus concludes the story of the Death Note. Or maybe that's not Misa. Once dead, they can never come back to life. And that's the end of Volume 12. And the end of Death Note. Wow. So Light died in the end. Just like Luke said. He's going to write his name down. So Nier was Nate River. Yeah. So Nier is now the L. So what happened to Misa? Was that Misa? Maybe. So they got like a cult of L? Man. Yeah. Wow. So because of the slip up, he almost got away with it. Although if Nier actually didn't know that he actually kept the real Death Note in the safe deposit box. So he actually burned the notebooks. Huh. And Milo had to die. Yeah. Death Note's seriously good. Now it's over. Wow. So what are your thoughts? Man. Almost got away with it. I wonder... Yeah, it would have kept going if, like, light wasn't, like, put down. And Rook, yep, Rook was the one who did it. So third Kira killed himself. So what happened to Rook? Did he, like, just leave? He just let him, like, torch his book? No, he still had his book. So he just could left. That's right, he did have a third book. Because the one, third Kira had was Misa's. Light's book was with the detectives. The investigation force. So yeah, Rook had his own book still. Man. Huh. There's still people who believe in Kira, that he's just sleeping. I wonder how long that would last. Well, yeah, what are your thoughts? If you're new, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the day. Bye.